Guys, Brian back here with a look at Cardano. All right, we're going to see where this price could be heading. We got a perfect pullback here, right down to about a 702 Fibonacci retracement and a nice bounce here. All right, so that is a beautiful looking pullback right down here. We lost this wedge up here, symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to call it, ended up falling down. Got the measured move of that right down here. All this coincided with a bottom down here at about 45 cents. All right, now we're getting a nice bounce out of this. All right, the RSIs, the 3-day, look at this. Look at this 3-day is reset at the bottom, oversold. Look at that thing, way down at the bottom here. All right, that's your 3-day. Let me open up this chart a little bit here. There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. All right, now let's move on here. Let's take a look at the weekly. Got your weekly still pulling down. The monthly is still heading up. You got your daily still heading up. You got your 12-hour, 91 and a 92, getting a little bit bearish. Trying to return back up here, though, okay? You got your 8-hour, about the same position as your 12, and you got your 4 still on the way up, okay? So if we zoom in on this thing on a 12-hour, let's get some of this stuff off here, all right? Let's get this off here. Where could this thing be heading? All right, number one, we're going to be keeping a very close eye on some levels here. All right, if we pull the fib down. And if you guys are interested in learning how to do this stuff, I have a level 3 membership. Please go sign up for it. $14.99, 9 hours worth of videos to teach you guys how to do this stuff. We have a bull run coming up, all right? A lot of money's going to be made. You know, you're going to want to have a leg up on the competition. That is super important, okay? I can't stress to you how important it is. If you want to keep all the money you make in this bull run, you're going to have to be better than the guy trying to take it from you, okay? So just a little heads up, you know, if you're not interested, you're not interested, guys, but try. It's worth $15 all day long. There's also a link in the description of the video for MEXC if you want to go over there long and short market. I love it. I'm so addicted to it, but please know what you're doing, okay? Now, on this chart, usually on a retracement, okay, right from the very top to the bottom here, this on a 12-hour chart, you would at least come up to the 618 or 702 before it decides what it's going to do. All right, where it's either going to break through these areas. If it busts through this 61.1, all right, then I'm expecting price to head higher here. All right, this is going to be a very, very important level that it comes up to right up here. All right, I'm expecting it to get up there. So we'll right up to that 61.1. Then we will see what happens. Of course, a lot of that is going to have to deal with Bitcoin. All right, so once we reach these levels, we'll see what happens. But all the RSIs are heading up. If we go in on an hourly here, where you can see this nice movement here. I'm looking for a wave count to try to, let's go on a 4-hour. All right, here we go. This could be a 1 right here, a 1, 2, working on a 3. Let's see what kind of target this trend-based fib would give us here. Boy, isn't that something? Look at that. Pretty close to that 702 up there. All right, 61, 62 cents. That's the target I'd be shooting for this thing. You know, you got, that would give you a 1, 2. This third wave would end up having to be a lot bigger here. Okay, so I'd be expecting a pretty decent run here. Then you'd have a 4th wave pullback, then a 5th wave up. You know, and this could take a week to play out. It's hard to really say, but I would be keeping my eye on a 61, 62 cent target. Right? Isn't that crazy how it came right up to that 702 area we were just talking about? Just if things start gelling together, then you got to, you know, and if targets are pointing in that direction, then probably it's heading that way, okay? You can see the trend-based fib gave us a target right up there, and so did the regular Fibonacci. Now let's look at something here. Look at that. Yeah, 61, 62 cents. That's where I'm thinking this thing's heading. The 786 is up at 63, so I would be keeping a very, very close eye on them areas. Now, some support and resistance areas, right? If we go out in a weekly here, you can see we're coming up to we've been this resistance right through here, okay, at 52.5. You got one there, then you got one up here. These are weekly, okay? You got one right up here. I'm trying to get it as good as I can. That'll work for now. And then you got another weekly one right up here, okay? So them are major. You got a few back through here that we could mark out, okay? We could pull this one down. This is actually a very good one right there at about 56.7, okay? And then I would expect this thing, you got one also right here, okay? I'm not trying to mess these charts up. I'm trying to give you some ideas of support and resistance areas, guys. This is a very, very good support area right here at 49 cents. Wow, that's a solid one down there. 48, 49 cents. Very, very solid. All right, so I would be watching for this first area here. It's trying to attack right up here at 52.5 cents. If it busts through that and then treats it as support, then I would watch for the 54-cent area, and we have 56.7. But overall, I'm looking for this thing to head to 61 or 62 cents. That's the target range for this thing. That's the target with a fib, a trend-based fib. So we'll keep an eye on this up here, guys. Doesn't mean there's not going to be pullbacks along the way. That's just how it goes. You get, you get your up and down action here. I'm trying to find my, yeah, there we go. This thing could bounce all over on the way up here. You know what I'm saying? It's not always pretty how it gets up there, but I'm looking for this area right up here. All right, guys. Thank you very, very much. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will be back with you very soon. Have a great day, everybody.